Sister wives, which Brown kids are still close. The Brown family's children are no longer heavily featured on Sister Wives. So are any of them still close? Although many of the adult children opted to no longer be in the spotlight, many Sister Wives fans remain curious about their health and well-being. They watched the Brown family's children grow up on the show and are interested in their adult lives as well. Many of the kids don't want to be involved with Sister Wives. Several of the Brown family's adult children made an appearance on season 19 this year. Peyton, Gwendolyn, and Aspen all prefer their privacy these days, but they showed up to meet David Woolley and celebrate their mother's newfound love. While Mykelti Brown Padron seemingly loves the limelight, Logan and Leon Brown have no involvement with the show whatsoever. So what do the children's dynamics look like as adults? Does anyone which siblings still get along? I know Robin's kids are out the picture, but I don't see lots of pictures of them together on their Instagrams, one Sister Wives viewer wondered on Reddit recently. Fans believe that distance created a rift between the siblings. Other Redditors noted that there is a major familial conflict between Gwendolyn and Peyton, meaning they don't speak. But as far as anyone else knows, the other children are as close as siblings can be. However, they live in many different places across the country. Distance often prevents them from seeing each other as much as they would like. Comments included, I've read that since Garrison's passing, the kids have been trying to make more effort to hang out together. I've seen some Instagram pics, but other than that I'm not sure who is closer and who isn't. Yeah, I think a lot of it is geographic, plus a sense of wanting more privacy. Hunter and Logan both live in Vegas and seem to hang out a lot, no need to post every time. But remember, life happens, and they've had a rough year. It seems like we don't see Hunter pop up as much as we used to. But he might be taking a step back from social media, or he may not be able to travel like he used to. Maddie Brownbrush seems to be incredibly close with many of her siblings, especially Mykelti. The half-sisters were pregnant at the same time and enjoyed showing off their baby bumps together. Fans that follow the Brown family children on Instagram can often see one another in each other's posts. But other than that, it's tough to say which siblings' dynamics remain the strongest. Which siblings do you think are close? Share your own thoughts in the comments. Sister Wives, which Brown kids are still close? The sprawling Brown family from Sister Wives has always been a fascinating dynamic of complex relationships. With 18 children spanning 4 mothers, Meri, Janelle, Cristin, and Robin, the bonds between the siblings are a mix of deeply rooted connections and occasional friction. After the split of Kody and 3 of his wives, viewers are left wondering, which of the Brown kids have maintained close ties and how have these relationships evolved? The Janelle-Cristin alliance, a bond that transcends generations. It's no secret that Cristin and Janelle's children have always been tightly knit. Even during the height of the family's unity, their kids naturally gravitated toward one another. Cristin's nurturing and laid-back approach paired well with Janelle's no-nonsense yet warm parenting style. This synergy laid the groundwork for strong sibling-like connections among their children. Maddie and Aspen, for instance, remain incredibly close. Their bond started as kids sharing secrets and dreams, and it has only deepened with adulthood. Maddie, now a mom of 3, often shares pictures of her kids spending time with Aunt Aspen, who has become a regular fixture in her life despite living in Utah. Aspen's steady, calming presence makes her the go-to confidant for Maddie, especially during moments of chaos in raising young children. Hunter and Peyton, on the other hand, are a surprising pair. Though their personalities seem miles apart, Hunter being disciplined and reserved, while Peyton is outspoken and humorous, they've developed a brotherly camaraderie. They frequently engage in friendly debates, often teasing each other on social media, but it's clear there's genuine affection beneath the banter. Hunter's military background has instilled a sense of loyalty, and Peyton often jokes that if he ever gets in trouble, Hunter is the first person he'd call. The lost connection. Meri's lone wolf and the group dynamic. Meri's only child, Leon, has a unique place in the family. While they have strong one-on-one connections with Meri and Cristin, Leon has always seemed more introverted within the larger sibling group. As Leon stepped into their identity and carved out their own path, they naturally drifted from the more traditional values that some siblings held onto. However, they maintain a warm relationship with Gwendolyn, who has championed Leon's journey and often speaks out in support of them on her YouTube channel. Still, Leon's relationship with other siblings, particularly those close to Kody or Robin, seems distant. As the family's dynamics shifted post-divorce, Leon has chosen to focus on their personal growth and relationships outside the Brown family bubble. Robin's kids, an island of their own. Robin's 5 children, Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella, are perceived as existing on the fringes of the sibling group. This isn't due to animosity, but more because of Robin's protective parenting style and the younger kids' age gap compared to their older siblings. Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna were older when they joined the family and had to navigate the complexities of integrating into an established group of siblings. While Dayton has maintained a neutral and quiet role, Aurora and Brianna have occasionally found themselves in the middle of sibling debates, particularly around Kody's favoritism. Still, Solomon and Ariella's presence is a bright spot for their older siblings. Cristin and Janelle's children have a soft spot for the youngest Browns, treating them more like nieces and nephews than siblings. Isabel, for example, frequently visits Flagstaff and enjoys spending time with Ariella, often posting about their baking adventures or playdates on Instagram. Siblings in strain. The divide in the family. The fractures in Kody's marriages have inevitably impacted sibling relationships. Garrison and Gabriel, known for their bluntness and willingness to challenge Kody, have found it difficult to maintain ties with Robin's children. They'd expressed frustration over the perceived favoritism Kody shows toward Robin and her kids, creating a wedge in the sibling dynamic. This divide became particularly evident during the pandemic, when tensions over Kody's strict protocols pushed Garrison and Gabriel further away, not just from Kody, but also from the siblings aligned with him. However, Gwendolyn has emerged as a bridge between the divided siblings. Known for her candor and inclusivity, she has maintained relationships with nearly all her siblings, regardless of their stance on family conflicts. Her wedding earlier this year was a rare occasion that brought many of the siblings together, even if only temporarily. The photos she shared highlighted sweet moments with Isabel, Leon, and Aspen, showcasing that the bond between some siblings remains unshaken. Cristin's departure. The ripple effect. Cristin's decision to leave Kody sent shockwaves through the family, but it also reinforced certain bonds. Truly, who was only a child when her parents divorced, has become the glue connecting Cristin's children. Despite her young age, Truly's vibrant personality makes her a favorite among her older siblings. Isabel, in particular, has taken on a protective role toward Truly, frequently visiting her in Utah and involving her in big sister adventures. Janelle's children, especially Maddie and Logan, have also rallied around Cristin's kids. Logan, often described as the big brother of the group, ensures that Cristin's kids feel supported, whether it's helping Isabel with college advice or cheering on Gwendolyn's life milestones. The future of the Brown kids. As the Brown family continues to evolve, so too do the relationships among the siblings. While some bonds have weakened due to distance, differing values, or unresolved conflicts, others have strengthened in the face of adversity. The older siblings, like Maddie, Aspen, Logan, and Hunter, seem poised to take on the role of keeping the family connected. Their shared experiences and mutual respect often draw them back together, even when circumstances pull them apart. Meanwhile, the younger generation, including Robin's kids, still has time to integrate further into the sibling fold. As they grow older and more independent, the chance for new connections and reconciliations remains. In the end, the Brown family's story is one of resilience. Despite their differences, the siblings continue to forge their paths while finding moments of unity amidst the chaos. Whether it's a wedding, a holiday gathering, or simply a phone call, the ties that bind them, though sometimes strained, remain ever present.